Hey there, Doris.
Hey,
Good to see you again.
see you too.
Cleveland, if you didn't remember my
hmm
name. All right, so we got our nice data sets here. How are you feeling about them?
I don't know what they mean, so I don't know.
Well, like, how did you feel during them? Did you feel like any preference, anything that you felt like you did really good on, or anything you liked, anything you didn't like? Tell
Um,
me about that.
I kind of like the sit and reach test. Um,
Okay, why is that?
I don't do a whole lot of flexibility work, but I used to when I was young, so I
Right,
feel like
yeah.
I'm pretty strong. And that it was nice to get back into it.
Yeah, that's good. That's good for yeah, keep trying to stay flexible for longevity. That's
hmm
definitely good. All right, so we will tell you about your data then now.
Sweet.
Okay. So first off, we'll start with the anthropometric data.
Yeah.
Hard one to say. That is pretty much just your body measurements, right? So like BMI, which is your kilograms divided by your height
Okay.
squared.
Okay.
I'm just going to tell you a bit about that, and then as well as waist circumference. And we're going to relate all this data to the CSEP PATH health benefit ratings,
Okay.
which is a collective, um, which is done by a collective group of researchers who collected a whole bunch of data on the average population
Right.
of Canadians.
Okay.
So just so that we have a nice baseline to compare your results to, and see where you are on the scale
hmm
for any risks, whether that might be to cardiovascular disease or obesity or just stuff like that, right?
Okay.
Okay, so for your BMI, you got a score of 21.1, which is associated with the least amount of risk,
Nice.
um, which is good, obviously. And then with waist circumference as well, we got 72 centimeters. And as you can see, is good. So we're good there.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So then we can move on to our MSK data, which is the grip strength, the forearm plank, the sit and reach test, and the single leg stance.
Okay.
So first of all, for the grip strength, I know this is kind of boring just to kind of run through all these, but this is
Mm.
just like what we need to do as just a precautionary and just so we know where you're at right now and what we need to work on, right?
Yeah.
All right, so grip strength is so you got a score of 24 on your left as well as a 23 on your right, which is in kgs, and the combined score, which is how we do it. Best
Mm.
score from the left, best score from the right. Combine them is 47 kg, and that associated with a good, I think that is a good score, as I see on the testing. Let's see where grip strength. Yeah. All right. So as you can see here, we take your age, go there,
Yeah.
and then male, female. You are female. Um, and we can see that because you got a 47, that is a good
hmm
score right
Okay.
there. All right. So that doesn't need much work, but we're obviously going to try and maintain that for the course of our time together. And then, so forearm plank, we have max time completed with good form, which is 45 seconds.
Mm.
This puts you into the 10th percentile. This isn't really something to worry about. 10th percentile means that
Is that good or bad?
10th percentile means that you are the you're better than 10%
Okay.
of everyone else that did it.
Okay.
This is a bit of a weird test because it doesn't accommodate for age. So, this actually, we just base it off of whether you're a non-varsity
Mm.
female or varsity female, which is like just athletic and like how like high, yeah, an athlete pretty much.
Mhm.
So that's the thing because 45 seconds is quite good for a person your age
Okay.
and your sex normally, but yeah, on here it is kind of skewed because there isn't as much specific data related to
Right.
that, right? All right, moving on. So feeling good so far, you get it?
Yeah.
Okay. Um, this the next one is a sit and reach test. That was the best of two trials that we took, and the trial two was the best, and you got 36 centimeters, which is going to 36 centimeters. That puts you in the excellent category
Nice.
for your age group and gender or sex, which is really good. Looks like that early stretching in your life was
Hmm.
had paid off, right?
Hmm.
It's good, definitely good for longevity and keeping all the joints and muscles nice and limber, which definitely helps as you get older, as things get stiffer. And okay, and then we're gonna go to the last musculoskeletal MSK data,
Yeah.
um, which is the single leg stance. This is the best score for eyes open and best score for eyes closed, regardless of which leg, right? And so you got
Mm.
a 30.1 as your best score on the eyes open one, and eyes closed was a 2.8
Mm.
seconds. Those are both in seconds, sorry. And those were, I didn't write it down. Is it on here? Um,
There's third page.
there is a third page. Thank you. That's why you, so open eyes, you got, what was it again? 30 for open eyes. So as you can see here, 30 is a average score for that. That's a good score. And right on the line there with with your age category and gender. And then so the one or the 2.8 is just a little bit below average, which is okay. Eyes closed during one-legged stance test is obviously really hard, especially as you age, just balance getting harder and harder.
Hmm.
Especially with eyes closed, you kind of lose more of your senses and it's harder to balance for sure. So that is okay. That is something we will continue to look into,
Hmm.
but nothing to worry about for sure. YMCA data. So I did all the calculations here. How did you find that test? Did you like it? Was it hard?
It was tough for me.
Yeah,
I kind of like doing my exercise to like nature and that sort of thing. So
in nature,
yeah,
right? Like sports and stuff, hey?
I'm not much of a structured exercise person.
Yeah,
I kind of
yeah.
like doing my sports
Noticed
and
that and
masking it
right, yeah.
in there. So that's
Right,
how
yeah.
I get the enjoyment, especially pickleball. I live for
You
pickleball.
live for pickleball,
Yeah,
yeah. I know that. I noticed that in your
yeah.
in my write-up that I did.
Hmm.
What is your like, do you play with friends or what? Who do you play with?
Yeah,
And do you
yeah.
play doubles? I always see people when I'm walking past the park.
Yeah, I wager. I do
You
doubles.
wager.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Well, I'm like kind of like have you ever heard like a pool shark? Like I'm like a
A pool shark.
pickleball shark. You know what I mean?
Pool shark. A pool is in.
Yeah, like when you hear the term shark being used
Yes,
for
yes,
yeah,
yes,
I'm
yes,
like a
yes.
pickleball shark,
Oh,
like
okay.
a great white shark. So
Oh, okay, yeah.
like the
Right.
biggest of the sharks.
That.
Yeah,
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
yeah.
I like that. Yeah.
Hmm.
I can respect that for sure. And you played a few other sports,
Yeah.
like golf and
Well, I
stuff?
love my golf as well. I'm a golf whale, if you if
You're a
you
golf
will.
whale.
Yeah,
Oh,
not
okay,
even
yeah.
a shark.
That's
Just
different to shark.
yeah,
Right, okay.
like even bigger. I love my golf as well. So
Yeah, okay.
yeah.
And what else do you do for exercise currently, not structured?
I like to walk my dog, go for hikes again, just in nature. That's why I
Nice.
love golfing as
Yeah.
well. Um,
So nothing too intensive. That's what you're
yeah,
saying. Yeah.
yeah,
So
moderate.
right, yeah. So that's why the YMCA was
Yeah,
sort of
harder.
difficult there. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
for sure. I get that. And it's well, it is 85% of your heart rate max that we're going up to, so
yeah,
definitely it is a tough one to get through, especially if you're not used to that. But
yeah.
that's what it's all about. We're all about trying to improve ourselves and work on the things that maybe need more work on, right?
Hmm.
Um, all right, so I need to interpret that actually. Steal this back. We got the VO2 max was 40, score 40,
Yeah. Is that good?
which I will tell you right
All
now
right.
is quite good, I believe. Yes, excellent,
Nice.
for sure. Um, yes, so
Pickleball's paying off.
I guess it is. Yeah, I guess you do get a little bit of a sweat on and some
Yeah,
cardiovascular adaptations from
yeah,
pickleball for sure.
yeah.
Are you interested at all in doing any structured exercise?
Yeah,
Like
I
going
think
to the
I'll
gym?
try it.
Like yeah,
It's been a bit.
have you done that before
I have.
in your life? Okay.
Yeah, when I used to do my stretching, I was also big into female bodybuilding,
Oh wow.
that sort of thing.
Okay, yeah.
But it's just too much for me, right? And
Yeah.
I tried, going out in nature, and it just stuck ever since. Also very
Yeah.
competitive in nature for me.
Hmm.
So sports were always a big thing, and that was kind
Yeah.
of what I was training for. But now that I can't do both, I want to stick to just doing more of the sports type thing, you know?
Okay, yeah. I find when I do sports, I almost find that I'm not even like I always forget that I'm actually doing
Yeah,
exercise
yeah.
because you're just like so involved in the game and then all of a sudden you're just like so out of breath and
Yeah, no, I'll lose 10 pounds of water weight after pickleball wager and
wow. Oh,
yeah,
well, I mean,
yeah,
I would lose it just from the wager part, honestly.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
I'd be sweating
So yeah,
big
I
time
mean,
from
I don't
that.
even notice and yeah, I'm
Yeah, isn't that
very
great, hey?
intense. It is, yeah,
What a good way to have
yeah,
fun while you
yeah.
are staying healthy,
But yeah, it's more about the
exercising.
serious competitiveness for me. I love
Okay,
it,
yeah. That's good though, yeah. I
yeah.
like that.
I like to enjoy, good fun in golf
Yeah.
and walking my dog, but pickleball's pretty serious.
Awesome,
I
yeah.
love that.
Um, so on a scale of 1 to 10,
Hmm.
how badly would you like to work out again?
Like how much would I want to?
Yes.
Okay. So 10
On a
being
scale of 1 to 10, like how much you want to work out on, sorry, I need to make this more specific. How much do you want to work out during the week? Scale of 1 to 10.
like in terms of what frequency?
Yeah, and more, yeah, like well, yeah, frequency and more specific to like a cardiovascular like exercise, like maybe going for a um bike ride that's kind of like
Mm.
elevating your heart rate for like 30 minutes or so.
Yeah, I mean I like that because I can be out in nature.
Yeah,
So
exactly. That's what I was looking
I'll
for.
go with 8.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I like my
So you do
routine,
like
but I'm
4 or 5 times a week? Is that what you think?
more probably like a couple so I can stick to my golf and my pickleball and
Okay, yeah.
just to kind of have some additional
Right.
exercise so that I can
Yeah.
independently live and slow my aging,
Yeah, for sure.
Mhm.
And those are all things that we can definitely do. And I'm
Mhm.
super pleased with your test results. Everything looks really good. I'm excited to keep working with you in the future
Mhm.
and happy to see you again.
Mhm.
It's nice that we got to chat again and interpret these results together. How do you feel about them
Uh, I
after
feel
seeing
very
all the
good. I
yeah?
mean, I was very confused about all these numbers.
Yeah, it's confusing at the start, right? You don't really know
Yeah,
what's going on and
not a
then
big math woman, so
yeah.
um,
And that but it's just so nice just to have something so simple to compare it to and
yeah,
then and also just like even like just for the plank test, for example, that one isn't we're not too concerned about how you did compared to the CSEP path health benefit ratings.
yeah,
Um, because of like it just doesn't really relate to age. So like we can use that one as like a pre-test, post-test kind of
yeah,
test and yeah, see how you are going to compare to that in the future after some some more training.
Sweet.
All right, I'm excited.
Thank you.
Good
Can
to
I,
see you
can I
again.
hug you?
Yes, of course. All right,
Thank you.
we'll see you again.
Sounds good.
Dude.